This Luffy looks like a complete menace. Looks absolutely amazing. You can see there he has the 3 scars from Buggy. It looks good. Serviceable, it works. I don't like how it doesn't come with a string. But that's why we have accessory packs, isn't it? I don't know if you can understand my sarcasm, but it's there. Hey guys, welcome back to the YKB, Why Keep the Box Collecting, where we immediately try the value of our figures and free them for their plastic and cardboard prisons. It's the one, it's the only, it's the Gum Gum King, Monkey D. Luffy. Finally got that restock at Walmart, and he's looking great. Let's take him to the table. Alright, so we have the box over here. For the most part, it is a standard S.H.Figuarts box, which is fine. S.H.Figuarts almost always has a basic design that actually looks really good. I enjoy these boxes. These boxes are the only boxes I actually do keep. I enjoy how they hold all the accessories, and they're small enough where they don't take up a whole bunch of room. So, that's that. I know at the YKB I normally don't keep boxes. These ones I do. For the most part, I love the design. It has tons of pictures of Luffy, real pictures, not CGI rendering, and it just looks good. But enough with that. Let's open them up, see what Luffy's working with. Here on the stand, Luffy looks good. The colors are vibrant. The smile is great. The hair is good. Yes, I don't have the one with the hat on because that's technically an accessory, and we'll look at it in a little bit. But just style-wise, S.H.Figuarts doing it again with how this Luffy looks. Just from head to toe, he looks absolutely amazing. But enough with this, let's get into the accessories. Alright, first up we have Luffy's hat. If you can see there, he has the 3 scars from Buggy. It looks good. Serviceable, it works. I don't like how it doesn't come with a string. But that's why we have accessory packs, isn't it? I don't know if you can understand my sarcasm, but it's there. Here's the 2 pieces for the hat. Front piece that we know that goes on, showing a little bit, and then the hair piece for the hat. He comes with 1 piece of big meat, which I absolutely love. Looks good, it's a good accessory, and it's different. And it comes out so that you can put it in the hand without damaging the hand, which is absolutely amazing. Love when people do stuff like this. It's that little bit of extra thoughts like, alright, we don't have to bend the fingers. We can just stick this in his hand. It's a great looking thing. He comes with 3 different heads. Here's a smiling head, or faceplate, I mean. Luffy's always smiling, you know that's Joy Boy. There's him eating meat, so you can take the bite out of that meat right there. And there is his yelling face. What is this? This is normally his Gum Gum Bazooka. At least that's what I equivalent that to. And Luffy comes with a wide range of hands. His Gum Gum Bazooka hand. She has a pair each. He has regular, calm looking hands. Probably semi-grabbing something hands. He has a pointing finger. And he has a meat holding hand. I know I just put that on backwards, but oh well. Y'all understand the point. It's an okay accessory things of accessories. Obviously, we wish for more, but that's what we got. Now let's look at Luffy here. Looks pretty good. Just look at the buttons. They look good. The shirt is vibrant and red. The pants, great looking blue. The folds in the pants look great. I don't really like the cuffs, but they're fine. Like I said, the buttons look good. Whole figure looks good. So let's look at Luffy real quick. Articulation, he does 90. This does move out the way, and it kind of gets stuck, but it does move. Feet are on a ball joint. I absolutely love this. The toes, how the sando stays flat, and the thing moves up. That just, I don't know, that's just cool. Absolutely love that. He can almost do a split, not quite. Gum splits are not a thing. The joint right here is a dumbbell. Let's show the magic right real fast. If you can see that. It's not the prettiest thing if you pull up his shirt, but his shirt covers it up. I'm not a fan of this joint. Just kind of, it looks weird. I understand why they're doing it, so you can get more crossing when I'm breaking up the sculpt, but it does look a little bit weird. Head is, neck is movable, articulated, and so is the head, which, looks great. At least articulation wise. Luffy aesthetically looks amazing. Definitely just makes the character, you know, look like the character on screen. This is a bother because it does make you go ugh, but I understand why they did it. And he can do a T, but you get these ugly things right there. Kind of reminds me of Ghost in the Shell or Cyberpunk. But while we got there, let's change this things up real fast. Do I even need this head? There's Luffy. Looks decent. And any Luffy does need his straw hat on. But I don't know how much times do we see him actually wearing his straw hat anymore. I think it's always on his back. Which means I really wish he had the string, but I kind of can't remember when Nami strung it up for him. But oh well. I also like how this doesn't look or feel like a diaper. It is, but it doesn't have that feel, which is good. Just look at Luffy right there. Doesn't he just look amazing? This is an amazing looking figure. Alright, so let's see how tall Luffy is. Looks like he is. Was that 5.5? And from side to side, 1.5. So let's get some scale in it. Let's see how he scales up with other figures. Here is Nami from my previous review. And she comes with the smiling Luffy head, you see here. Which I'm not the biggest fan of sticking other figure accessories in a pack or something. I'd rather you give me another head sculpt of Nami or something. But if you want to see a review of Nami, I have it on my channel. And I also have some more of the Straw Hats from what is that, Anime Hero, which I feel like are the best figures for any of the Straw Hats that Tamashii Nation doesn't make. I also have a video of Franky as well. And Brooke cannot stand up because he has a terrible foot. But these are the Straw Hats I use together in my display. I have what is it? Post time skip Luffy. I think he's the only one I have post time skipped. I wasn't gonna get the other ones because they're just Sanji and Zoro are way too expensive. And they don't really make, you know, Chopper, Brooke, and Franky. So Anime Hero is the best for it, at least for the price. All these were about $20 each for all three of them. So definitely fits in for the price point. But they definitely look good together. Hopefully Anime Hero will do a pre-time skip Straw Hats because I definitely want these three characters in, you know, figure form, and it does not seem like Tamashii Nation is gonna make it for us. So, but now that we got this out the way, let's scale some other figures that aren't Straw Hats. First up, DC Multiverse and a McFarlane Spawn, definitely dwarfing Luffy, but let's be honest, the way Oda does scaling, McFarlane scales properly. Here's a NECA Turtle. Would the NECA Turtle be considered fishmen? I don't know. Here's some Hasbro. That's both Classified Series and Black Series. Luffy kind of scales properly with them. The art styles might be different, but at least the heights aren't. Here's a Marvel Legends. There's a Loyal Subject, which I think kind of scales properly. And there goes two out of the big three. S.H.Figuarts. Yeah, Luffy scales pretty good with them. Obviously, the head is a little bit bigger, but, you know, One Piece was a little bit animated when it came to proportions. Maybe the hands might actually be too small because I knew that Oda used to draw them with huge feet and huge arm or huge hands. So, but they look good together. I do need to get an Ichigo. Thinking about it now, I don't have to, but you know the way these things go, can't just have two. Kind of in conclusion, you know, Luffy looks great. You know, Tamashii Nation made a good looking figure. It's really, really small complaints. This some odd reason, does not want to stay down. Anytime I just tap the thing, it immediately goes up. And these weird, you know, shoulders. But they've been doing it with the Ace and the other figures, so, the new design. So, I guess just pick your positions naturally. I do think that I would like the accessory pack, but $40 is a pretty steep expense for an accessory pack. And can I get him in this pose? I don't think I can. That's not good. I can't get gear second. So that's a problem. But overall, he's a good looking figure. I would pick him up, especially for the $35 price point. If you can still find him at Walmart's and such. I know I had him for a little while now and just got around to reviewing him. But for more reviews, come to the YKB. Like, share, subscribe, and I am out.